Welcome to Los Angeles. We are on the campus at UCLA, Paul Jones and Sherman Hamilton, as the Raptors make final preparations for tonight's game against the LA Lakers. And Sherm, much of the chatter, consternation, and hand-wringing has been about closing games out in the fourth quarter. Raptors 0-3 on this trip, could very well be 2-0, could very well be 3-0 with a little bit more, well, precise execution in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and if you're Dwayne Casey, that's an element that you're trying to really clean up with your team. The reality is, if you're going to be in games, especially on the road, you have to figure out ways to close it out. And he's seeing now his team start to fall into the trap of defensively, some miscues at crucial moments. Offensively, too much one-on-one, not enough ball movement. The ball gets stagnant. And when you have sticky fingers late in the game, other people feel that they need to do more in order to get their opportunities. So this is an element, we talked about this yesterday. You can't get this in your head. Once it starts to get into your psyche and you start to feel like, you know what, this isn't going to work, you start to make mistakes naturally. They've got to really focus on staying within the game plan and using what got them to that point to get them through the rest of the game.
Well, sure, and part of the fourth quarter woes, and just to give you some numbers, Raptors 44-10 last season, taking a lead to the fourth, 18-13 in games 5 points or less. This year already 1-3 in those games 5 points or less. The new element, Scola, Biyombo, Corey Joseph, all of these guys that are in the game late, Damari Carroll, they're new to the system, and it takes some time to, well, get the communication and integrate all of those guys where it's solid, Sherm.
No question, and sometimes within this stretch of the season, you forget that it's early, and there's a lot of things that need to be worked out, and there's no question, new guys need to get adjusted. The guys who have been here need to help accelerate that. Guys like DeMar and Kyle, they really need to help out. But I do think that there is an adjustment phase, and the reality is you want to clean it up quickly, and I think what's happening now in the consternation that you alluded to is the fact that you have a chance to capitalize, and everybody knows early in the season these aren't the games that you want to give away. You want to capitalize every time you can. So yes, there's going to be an adjustment phase. The Raptors are hoping that it changes quickly and they're able to adjust more quickly, but it's going to take time, and they've got to figure out ways in the process to sneak a win here or there while they adjust. That builds the confidence and that gives them more direction.
Learning while winning is much easier than taking those blows, and as you said, Sherm, these games just as important as the ones in April that people are going to look at when you need them. Tonight's opponent, formidable. Kobe Bryant is still Kobe Bryant. I know that he's, father time is gaining on him, but he's still a guy capable of killing you.
He is, and when you think of Kobe Bryant, he just has to have that night.
Yes.
It's not like he can do it every night, but that night he can get it done, and the Raptors have to be very careful of that. And then also Lou Williams. They know what he brings to the table. He's going to score the basketball. It'll be interesting to see the dynamics between what the Raptors know of Lou Williams and how he approaches that. But Dwayne Casey made a great point. Julius Randle's ability to attack the bigs, and that four spot has struggled for the Raptors, and on a defensive side, you're going to be under siege with this young man. He comes with force and energy. So there are a lot of elements on that Lakers roster that can present some problems. The Raptors have to be prepared for all of that.
Don't let the Lakers 2-9 record fool you. They're still the LA Lakers, and you can see the game tonight. 10:30 on Sportsnet and hear it on TSN 1050.